Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones today? So this is just a great example of how the Dow is in a well-defined uptrend, and you want to short this thing at your own risk or your own peril. So if we looked at what was happening yesterday, we had reversal patterns everywhere. Not yesterday, day before yesterday. And we had this big sell-off into the close. Okay. Then immediately we picked up. I was expecting us to purely just retrace back to the 60, 61.8, all the 50%, and you can see we kind of hovered around that area, but then broke through, came back to test the break on the alligator, and continued moving to the upside. So that, if we just drill out to the daily, you can see now that we have had a daily close above this level of 26,185 or 26,190. Pretty much that was the area that we were waiting for. So we have had that daily close above it, and you can see we are in a very well-defined uptrend. Okay, and so the levels that we're looking for are, I've drawn them in, and I think just so you can see what I'm looking at, I'm looking at these inside tails. So we've already got up to this first inside tail. There's the next inside tail plus a bottom tail here, and then we have inside tail there, then all-time high. Okay, so all the way up to 26,800, we have a couple of levels on the way up there. And to be honest, if you are sitting long, there's no reason to get out of it at the moment, and you're more than likely going to have an opportunity to add to your position shortly. Okie dokie. So what am I looking for? So first things first, we have broken through this level, and I'm going to fine tune it a bit. Let's just bring it onto this. I'll bring it onto this pin bar here. So we've broken through this level quite convincingly, well, which is 26,200. Obviously, I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback and then an opportunity to get back in long. Okay, but what could be happening here is we could be setting up, this is the move up, this is a consolidation, and we're looking for a break and a move to the upside. Okay, so that could very well be setting up. But obviously I'm looking for any form of entry that I can pick up lower down. Okay, so I just want to have a look. Just give me 1 second here. Right, okay. So that's kind of the setup that I'm looking for. So if you look at the hourly, you can see we are in overbought territory. Momentum has died slightly and it's coming off, but again, this is pre-market open, and I just want to drill down into the Hang Seng is up 1% and the Nikkei's up 1%. So Asia's up slightly, even with all the noise around trade tariffs, and China actually slapped more trade tariffs on the US as well yesterday. So anyway, looking like the buyers are not too phased about it at the moment, which is pretty interesting. And what we're looking for now is for this flag here. Sorry, wrong line. So we're looking for this flag now, channel, to break. Okay, so I'd like to see a pullback, and that's going to give me an opportunity to get long again. Okay, so for now, right now, I've got confidence that we've broken through this level that we battled for. This 26,200, we've been battling to get through it for quite some time. Okay, you can see we first attempt at this area was here, second attempt was here, and then we broke through quite convincingly. Now, when you look at the 4 hour, you can see that is a solid move to the upside. Okay, now I would definitely expect us to have a second move up from this move. Let's just, so if that is the flag, that targets is it all-time high? No, just short of the all-time high. Okay, so second top line, let's just go back into the past and see what's there. Right, so there is an inside tail there. Okay, let's just zoom in so you can see that. Okay, oops. So you can see there is the inside tail there on the 4 hour, and that is what we're targeting. There's the all-time high, and that is the measured move at the moment. Okay, so down to the 30, and we can just roll down to the 12 minutes and have a look there. Right, so that is the scenario at the moment. We definitely do have a consolidation pattern in play, and I just want to run through something here yesterday. So yesterday, my take on it was we're watching this gap, okay, and we're also watching the 61.8. So we powered through the gap quite easily, and you can see there were quite a few people that had a similar setup as ours, because you can see here was the selling starting to take place, and we sold off, but the buyers then stepped back in and continued pushing it to the upside. So, this thing here, if you'd entered this, your stop would have been above this fractional. Okay, so if you'd entered at 261.15, your stop would have been around there, which is 261.46. Okay, and as soon as we sold off, I would have moved my stop onto this and moved up. But as I said yesterday, I'm not looking for shorts in this market, because this is the kind of stuff that can happen. Okay, so you saw at the open we had a double bottom on the 12-minute 200 moving average. Probably would have shown up on the 15-minute moving average as well. This was a clear signal. So it's off the alligator. If we do it on the 30, you can see there's not much bit of confusion on the 30-minute. But if you just drill down, yeah, you would have seen double bottom, okay, on a level. So there's a level here, which is the 200 moving average. So that would have definitely been an opportunity to add and get long. Okay, so now what you're waiting for, if you are long, your stop should be above entry, so you're protecting that capital and now looking to add to this position. Okay, so we are looking for the all-time high. That is a strong magnet, and I have a feeling that we're going to tag that pretty soon. Okay, so in saying all that, today what am I looking for? Still looking for longs. Nothing's changed. What I am looking for is a decent entry. So that decent entry may just be on the bottom of this flag. Okay, if we do break below sort of this area of 26 to 65, then we would have a move down to around there, which is right on the 200 moving average again. Okay, so, and that would be a great entry to get in long. So if I move this down, that was the breakout, and I'm taking this breakout because it is during the actual market open, right? So that was the actual market open. Price was moving up and down, trying to find its direction, and then immediately broke through and continued. So a retest of this level is not impossible. Okay, so in other words, any entry that you'd be taking here, your stop should be below. Move that down, so your stop should be below 260.90. Okay, so obviously that is quite far from where we are at the moment. That's 200 points from where we are right now. So in other words, what you want to do is just wait and see what happens. I suspect sideways movement, probably till till Europe open, and then potentially a pretty strong move from Europe in the morning, or this morning, sorry. Okay, so that's kind of my take on this. Still not looking for shorts, still definitely looking for longs. And you can also see here that we do have a potential flat bottom triangle forming. So even if that does break this area down here of 26187, 26190 area, that is my area to get back in long. Okay, so that would be my first prize. Second prize would basically be anything. I just need to take a different line here. So my next prize would be, let's just take it off the 30, same, would be a break above the fractional that's formed already, which is 26,320. Okay, so break above that, that would break the flag, it would give you an entry long, and your stop would be below 26,266. If we do break above this 26,320 and you are long at the moment, then that's going to give you the opportunity to move your stop up to this level and wait for the next level to be tagged. Okay, and bear in mind that we've got quite a few levels. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 levels to be tagged. And profit taking for me will be the all-time high. There'll definitely be some selling off that level, and then there will be another attempt at it, and that would be another opportunity to get long. But for now, intraday trading, that's what we're looking for. Any swing trading, you are in on the swing and you're staying long. Okay, no reason to get out at the moment. And okay, last things, let's just get this. I want to get this Fibonacci in here. It doesn't want to work for us today. Let's delete that. I don't know why that's not working anyway. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so that is our short-term target right now for this measured move, okay, and that is 26,440. 26,440 is our measured move, okay. So that is this measured move, and then obviously depending what happens here, we could have another measured move set up. So what will happen is price will get to this level, will sell off, and that sell off could be to come back and test this flag break, that building here, okay. In other words, price moves up, and then it comes back to this level, and then we bounce off here and go and fetch the all-time high. Okay, so that's kind of what my long-term plan on this is at the moment. Anyway, guys, that's the DAX. I hope it helps. And yeah, watching price action today is going to be critical. If this does turn out to be a bit of a double top, no need to panic. Just let the double top play out. Let the wait at the target, which is going to be around here. Okay, so it's going to be on this tail right over here. Okay, so that was the breakout retest, so that would give us a double top target, and then this would be a great area to be long. Now, what I also just want to point out, I just noticed now, is not exact, but that is the current trend line. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bit of a pullback and then a reason to get long. Otherwise, I'm looking for a break above the high that's already been formed today, and that would give me some confidence that we are moving long. But anyway, either way, the trade is long, and I'm fairly confident that we should get a breakthrough of this level and then start targeting the all-time highs. Okay, so yeah, keep those stops. You don't have to keep them that tight, but keep them tight, preserve your capital, and just wait for this to play out today. Hopefully we get another solid day like we got yesterday. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's my take on the Dow. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy your day. Cheers for now.